Yo, what is good, niggas? See me back at like crack addict, but still. So, hey, man, today will be a video. I'm gonna get straight into it. So, I was just watching this, debate with Candace Owens. I just saw the video, right? And I'm not even done with it yet. But the number one topic I want to talk about is the sexual revolution movement. If you don't know what a sexual revolution is, it's basically where, I think it's in the 70s, where a bunch of, especially whenever birth control was first invented or whenever birth control first came out, right? You can look it up, but women basically started to sleep with men, with way more men, without any consequences, and they started to they were wanting to be like men, right? This is the era where, and it still kind of is like this. Men can sleep with many women if they wanted to, with no judgment, no backlash, and women want to do the same. The only issue is men and women aren't really the same, so it doesn't work out like that. But yeah, so basically, because of that, women got played, right? Let me tell you how women got played because of the sexual revolution movement. So you got all these dudes, right, who see that women don't want to have any type of commitment anymore to be able to give up access to their body, right? They don't want any, I guess, a lot of people hate saying this, I'm being unfiltered, money, or even just security in general. They don't have any type of security in a relationship, security as in like life, to where like, oh, hey, if everything crashes tomorrow, I could be taken care of by this man, right? No, the feminists don't like that, but I should have said radical feminists. I'm very anti-feminist. You can't tell, probably by my channel. If you've been here for a while, you know. But yeah, so the sexual liberation movement kind of fucked women in the ass, and I ain't talking about the pleasant way, because I ain't talking about the good way, but and it basically took advantage of women, and a lot of them don't even realize it, how it took advantage of them. It's like, because the opposite of basically the female revolution, or the sexual revolution for women, it basically was for women. It wasn't for men. Well, it was actually for men. Surprisingly, this is what they don't talk about. The sexual revolution movement was actually for men to be able to sleep with as many women as they wanted to, without having to give them commitment, without having to spend money. Like, oh wait, these girls, they don't want me to give them a ring now to be able to sleep with them. They don't want me to give them any type of commitment. Oh, bet I'm finna capitalize on that opportunity. Yeah, I'm in. So a lot of dudes jumped on that bandwagon. You know what I mean? It's just fucked up. But at the same time, they played themselves because of this. And I'm not gonna say, it's fucked up. I'm not fucking doing that. But that's basically what the sexual liberation movement did, right? But that's gonna be a different video for a different day on my channel, bro. With the fucking dates I went on, and I'm not gonna lie, man. The sexual liberation movement did its job. That's all I can say for right now. It did its job. It did its job. I'm telling you that, man. The sexual liberation movement did its job. That's all I'm gonna say. It did its job. Women will literally, I kid you not, if they think you look good enough, they will sleep with you without any requirements now. Like, it is bad. It's not good. It's not good. Because the issue is that they're getting played. They're playing themselves without even realizing it. And a lot of the times I say this, women aren't dumb. They're not dumb, but they are very easy to manipulate over a man. I will say that. Like, people don't like admitting this, but it's true. It is so much more easier to control and manipulate a woman than it is to control and manipulate a man. It is so much easier. I don't care what you scream in the comments. I don't care what you say. It is 100% truth. You can literally look into it. Why it's literally considered easier to sell to women in marketing, because they were easier to trick and manipulate. They believe things at face value more based off the person who's saying it. I'm not lying. If you take a woman's, I don't know, her celebrity crush, or her, because a lot of them do now, but anyone that basically is an authority figure, or even like a dude she finds attractive, even anything that motherfucker says that's in the realm of like reality, she'll believe 99% of the time, as long as it's in the realm of reality. You can't be like, oh, I fought Darth Vader on fucking planet Venus or something. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work, obviously. But like, if you like, oh yeah, see, I work in sales and I make 150K a year, she probably gonna, if you actually drive like a decent car, right, she might believe you at face value. I'm being dead ass. But, over time, then they'll realize the motherfucker's lying. But that's how a lot of girls get sold dreams by dudes who are broke, because they believe things at face value. Just like I'm saying, they're easy to manipulate over men. Not saying that all women are like that. Not all. But in general, they are easier to trick and manipulate and lie to during, surface level than over time. Because usually they start to kind of catch on, but sometimes they don't really, because, the sexual liberation movement, sexual revolution has been going on. It's been running rampant for so fucking long that it's pretty obvious they haven't really caught on yet. So, oh yeah, I'll let them have it. So basically, what the sexual revolution did was basically trick women into giving up their bodies to men with nothing in return. You're like, I don't need nothing in return. I don't need a man. I don't need this. I don't need fucking that. Well, the issue is, it's like getting a bargain. It's like getting a fucking reverse deal. It's like getting scammed, basically. Basically, you're getting fucking scammed. We're talking about some, I don't need nothing from no fucking man. No, you're getting fucking scammed. And I know a lot of women probably aren't gonna see this video because my audience isn't really like, I don't really have that lot of a female audience anyway. But if there's watching this, if you genuinely should not be giving up your body to just anybody, right? You should not be doing that. Only dudes who are gonna show that they're gonna be committed to you long term. Only reason is because even if it's a possibility of you fucking, I don't need to fucking talk about this shit. But I'm basically saying that the sexual liberation movement have tricked women into believing that they're getting more than they're actually getting out of allowing men to sleep with them without commitment. Because back in the day, right? Back in the day, before a man could sleep with a woman, or a woman would give her body to a man, she was not doing that unless the man were giving her security or commitment, or both. One of those two. The reason how people did it was marriage, by the way. Most women would not have sex with a man until he gave them a ring or walked them down the aisle. That's how it actually should be. But the sexual liberation movement, I don't want to be held down by society's boundaries and standards that were meant to protect you, dumbass. Now you're getting fucked in the ass, and it's not the good type. I don't you freaky motherfuckers be into. I may be a freak myself, but I ain't no DD shit. But yeah, so that's how kind of like the sexual revolution movement kind of took advantage of women. And it's fucked up. It's really fucked up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, the whole sexual liberation movement was literally created by men to be able to sleep with as many women as they wanted to easily. Because before, they had to I'd have to take them out on dates, and then I have to wait probably a few months, and I have to marry them, and then I have to same night. Oh shit, bet I'm gone for this movement. That's how all men were. That's all it was, man. The sexual liberation movement was literally created by men to benefit men. It only hurts women. So, you know what I'm saying? If you don't got the awareness to see this, you might be fucked. But a lot of dudes see it, they just don't say nothing because they want to keep, the movement going because it benefits men. If something benefits somebody, they're typically not gonna say something or do something unless they have fucking genuine interest in not fucking over people, which I'm kind of one of those people who don't want to purposely fuck over somebody. So, that's how I am a little bit. But even then, even if I got all the money in the world, right, and I got all the fucking everything I wanted, you know what I'm saying, I had everything made, I still wouldn't fuck nobody over purposely, right? But that's not how most people are. Most people are extremely selfish and do their own fucking bidding what benefits them and fuck everybody else. And that's exactly why the men agreed to go with the sexual liberation movement. They didn't give a fuck that it was fucking over women and basically manipulating and tricking women and just sleeping with them without getting any type of commitment or anything in return for their investment. But yeah, if you want another way to look at it, because I know a lot of people still may not get it or think, oh, this motherfucker's yapping, right? A lot of people still may not get it, right? But basically, think of it like this. Imagine that you and your friend, right? Basically, a woman, you know what I'm saying? Sexual access to her body or whatever, right? Let's say that you and your friend, right, make a bet or whatever. Y'all want to trade something. He's trading his lawnmower, right? But he got a car that a lot of girls know. A Lamborghini, right? I know a lot of cars, but that's the basic one. Let's say you got a fucking Lamborghini, right? AKA the woman, you have your, you know what I'm saying, your access to your body, because that's energy. It's real fucking energy. You don't forget that shit. The people you sleep with, that shit will stick with you. All right, so you shouldn't be sleeping on everybody. But let's say you got a Lamborghini, right? And then your friend, whatever, wants to fucking trade you your fucking for your Lamborghini for a fucking lawnmower, right? Would you take that offer? Fuck no. But let's say, oh hey, this lawnmower, right? It's a special lawnmower, and you can fucking, it's not even a riding mower. It's like a fucking push mower, right? That's like, it's like fucking maybe like $500. But the Lamborghini, you got a Lamborghini Aventador. Yeah. A Lamborghini Aventador, new Lamborghini, brand new, over $100,000, right? Now, you wouldn't take that fucking offer, right? But this is basically what's happening. The fucking women are basically trading a fucking Lamborghini for a fucking, lawnmower, basically, with a sexual revolution movement. And that's pretty much, if you want to sum up how the sexual revolution movement fucked over women and it manipulated them and tricked them into basically getting less in return for giving more, that's basically what happened. That's basically what happened. Right. That is basically what happened. They basically traded more for less. And a lot of people are still not going to agree with this. Who's texting me? But yeah, a lot of people still going to use it. I don't care. But, you know, people who actually have brains inside their head kind of already know this. And they're going to see this video like, oh, yeah, bet. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Little Niggas King, we get it out.